What's up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you with a deck profile of my Rabbit Evilswarms. Basically, it's the standard variant until Lord of the Tekka Galaxy. So it's basically Dino Rabbit and the Evilswarms. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get into it. Loving my all DT cards, which is very nice. But yeah, so getting into it straight away, we've got the three normals. Heliotrope. Heliotrope's just boss. It's normal, level 4, and 1950 beta. Gets over your Thunder Kings, gets over all these. It's just brilliant. And yeah, makes its way for lovely Orpheon and shenanigans. So then going on to one of the best cards, 3 Evilswarm Caster. Caster is basically you can get another normal summon with it so you summon, and you can normal summon another Evilswarm monster. Now this cannot be effect veilered. Someone veilers this, tough. You can still normal summon because it's a condition on when you summon it. You have to negate the summon for the effect not to be negated. So you have to warning it or judgment or whatever. So don't get caught out by it if anyone tries to say effect veiler this, because it does not work. Then going on to our version of Wind Up Rabbit, Evilswarm Thunderbird. Now the text on this says that it comes back in your standby phase. The Japanese text says it comes back in all standby phases. So this is one that needs to be reconfirmed in the Hidden Arsenal. But as far as I'm aware, I'm going on the Japanese one because that's what the card does. So we'll just see, because they have translated wrong on DT in the past. So basically, Thunderbird is when an effect is activated, you can banish it, and it comes back with an extra 300 attack, going up to a 1950 beta, which is very nice. You just gotta love that card. So then going on to the Dino Rabbit part, we've got the 2 Rescue Rabbits. Speaks for itself, really. Don't need to talk about it too much. Got the 3 Sabersaurus. Sabersaurus is just a 19 beta. Which is very nice. Access to Lagia and Dolka. Then we got the 3 Guibas. Guiba's just an amazing card. Gives me access to so much stuff. It's nice to summon when you've already got the Orpheon out and they're kind of like defending. It's just good to drop and they're like, oh god, here comes a Lagia or Dolka, unless they can stop it. So that's very nice. Just gives them a bit of headaches. And then the Tour Guide engine. We got 2 Tour Guides and a Tour Bus. The reason I've gone for Tour Bus is because it's been very useful recently. The amount of times that I've already had used an Orpheon with Rabbit, so I've used 2 Heliotropes. The amount of times that I've gone into Levia, detached this and put back a Heliotrope, so there's 2 live in the deck and they've gone into Rabbit and done it again, is just so useful. So the amount of times I've done that kind of makes it just too good, in my opinion, and I really like putting other cards back in, because you can do it from either graveyard. So it's nice to do, for example, what won me a game, I put back someone's Grapher when I was playing Dark Worlds, and they had no other Graphers, so they had no access, they had no beta, which was very nice. They were pretty salty. So yeah, so that's the monster lineup. I think it was 20 in total. But yeah, so going on to spells, we got the 2 Infestation Pandemic. Only 2 in this build, because you run 3 in your pure, but only 2. Basically, it makes all your Evilswarm monsters unaffected by magic and traps. Unaffected is keyword there, because it can't be stopped by that magic cylinder or anything like that, which many people get really pissed off by. 2 Forbidden Lance. Forbidden Lance is one of the best spells of the format, I think. It's just used if you don't have that infestation. When you first summon that Orpheon, you can do Lance and then get your infestation cards. And then 2 Dress. Dress just helps with the Murmur matchup, Rykos, whatever, you know, just something that you don't want to be destroyed by. So it's just protect that Orpheon. Then we have 2 MST, speaks for itself. And then the Trinity, we got the Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole. And yeah, that's rounds up the spells, 11, I think there were. And then going on to traps, we got 2 macro, because yes, Evilswarms can use macro. Just too good currently, in my opinion. Really nice, can always side out if needs be. Will be replaced by the other Evilswarm coming out. Then I'll put in like dads and such with graveyard control. But 2 macro for now. Then very quickly run through these traps because they're quite standard. 2 Deep Prison, 2 Bottomless. Bottomless is an amazing card, in my opinion, in this format. Just really, really good. Just stops so many things. 2 TT, because I can TT my own field and then Pandemic it, save it dying. 2 Fiendish Chain, because I really rate this card, this format. It catches a lot of people off guard, and it helps with effects negation, to be honest. So it's just really good. I really rate it, and yeah. And the final one is Starlight Road, because protection is nice for running 11 traps. Then going on to the extra deck, we have the lovely 2 Evilswarm Orpheon. Orpheon is one of the best Xyzs in the game, I think. It's just so unfair on your opponent. Basically, while it has materials, neither player can special summon level 5 or higher monsters. So there goes your Gauze, your Trag, anything like that. It's just brilliant. So you can happily attack unless they've got like a Scarecrow or Battle Fader. Not really bothered about that, but it's really nice. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, search one infestation spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So basically you get your Lance. So it's just boss card, absolutely amazing. And yeah, basically why I run the deck. 1, Evilswarm Bahamut, basically change your heart on legs. Absolutely amazing, love it. Saved me so many times, won me so many games. I think the best one I used with this was someone had Red Archfiend and Stardust. I had a caster in hand, I drew into the rabbit, went into Bahamut, discarded, and just made him very salty. So yes, then going on to Dynapart, 2 Lagia and 1 Dolka. Don't really need to say much about that. I can access. The reason for 2 Lagia is because I have Rabbit and also Guibas, and 1 Dolka's only what you need, really, in my opinion. Then going on to the other level 4s, so we've got Black Ship of Corn, got Abyss Dweller, Gaia Cowboy, Maystroke, Papillon Operative. So they're level 4s, just the kind of generic level 4s that I run. They all have their place, they're all good, and yeah, that's kind of it. And then going on to level 3s, we have Levier, Acid Golem, and Zenmaines. Choosing to run Acid Golem over Levier, Leviathan, just because that's how I feel currently. I hardly ever summon him though, if I'm honest. And then the final one, Stardust Dragon, because I run Starlight Road. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, I've just nudged the camera there. That's basically the deck profile. I'll be running this deck next format, well, once Hidden Arsenal's released. It's been testing very well. I've been testing it for a very long time. I've been a fan of Evilswarm since they first were announced, really, in Japan. Looking forward to it. And yeah, so that's basically it, guys. Tell me what you think. I've got a side deck, but it's not completely built yet. But that will come in time with when I do tournament, tournament replies and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's basically it. Comment, like, subscribe. And yeah, I should have more profiles coming up soon. Apologies, this has been the first one in a while. So yeah, cheers, guys.